Alright, what's happening, guys? I'm gonna try and make a qualifying setup. So, rule number 1 of qualifying setup, no fuel. Get roughly 0.9 gallons per lap. I usually like to have like 5 laps worth of fuel in the car. We'll go with 4.8. Actually might burn a little bit more, so let's put it up to 5. Well, first thing I have to do is see how the ride height's changed. So this is 101.2, 75.2, up 3, rear didn't change at all. So I'll just raise this spring perch back up to get the front end to come back down 3 millimeters. Alright, that should do. And I'm just running in my own little session here. Just find it's you don't get held up as much as opposed to going into a practice server. Even if you go into an empty one, it'll fill up eventually, and you know, can cause you to run some good laps. I find it's better just to practice these in your own private test sessions. So yeah, this is my first lap all week with low fuel. First run. Pretty much just gonna treat it like I have regular fuel. Just use all the same braking points for now until I get a little bit more comfortable. Definitely can't be hitting that curb. I actually did get a cone stuck under my car in that last practice session. The first time I've had it happen since it used to happen to me all the time in the Ford GT. I think that's the first time it's happened to me in a car other than the Ford GT. And if you do get a cone stuck under your car, usually it just slows you down and makes it push real bad. But the best way to get rid of it is just hit big bumps or curbs or anything that'll get the front end of the car like to leap off the ground so the cone can dislodge. So yeah, if you ever find yourself down on straightaway speed and it's just pushing like a dump truck all of a sudden and you haven't hit anything, it's because you're dragging a cone under your front splitter. This cracks me up when that kid takes a ride over my hood like that. I had to guess, I'd say it's like a 2-minute .6. I do have to guess because I just don't know. Okay. Or I was a second off. I'll take that. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, never found my apex there. Hurt my exit. You won't really get a good exit off that corner. Probably cost me a 10th overall. Oops, sorry guys. I just realized I didn't have that up for you. I was using my own little relative on my dashboard, but there you go. That's best lap. Let's do session lap. Oh, broke way too late looking at the session. They're just setting that thing up. Oh well. Yeah, race set's real nice too. Now that V5 is the version to drive. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty confident to use that for the endurance set. Just put more fuel in it and it should be good to go. I haven't tested that yet, but I will. But I just have a hunch it's going to be alright. Hoping the weather's cooler. 0.09. If it's warmer, it won't be a big deal. But cooler's always more fun. That's why I want it to be cooler. I got through there much better in that one lap. Yeah, this is just really practice, just getting warmed up at these speeds. Trying to stay as relaxed as I can and be as smooth as I can. And just slowly let the speed come to me. The earlier you can get on the throttle for that corner, the better. The farther you can swing it out and bring it back around to keeping the car on rails, the better off you are. Just hard to do. I miss apex. Otherwise, that would have been a really good corner. You can see what is this, the third flying lap. Car even has pace on the third flying lap. For me, the car seems to get really, with the race set, it gets faster on like lap 7. Oh no, it comes and goes. It's just basically how hard I drive it, and then sometimes I have to let the tires cool off, and then it'll come back to me. But that last session I did with the V5 race set, my last lap was a 20.2, or a 2-minute .2. I was pretty happy with that. And it felt really good. Nice and stable, like it could have just kept on chugging. Kind of like my Mid-Ohio set feel. It was nice and stable and just never really changed character. Maybe lost a little bit of overall grip, but didn't really gain too much oversteer or understeer, just kind of lost it all equally. It's kind of how this set feels. I haven't done a full stint in it, so we'll see how that goes. Just understeer in the middle of the corner. Alright, so don't really have any tuning things I want to do yet. First I just want to see how fast I can go. Actually, we'll see if I can see when the qualifying sessions are. I don't even know. 8:30. One just happened. Another qualifying session will happen in 50 minutes for me, which kind of sucks. I don't want the video to be that long. I guess I can just do whatever I can do here and then stop and then make another video for a little quick qualifying session. Yeah, just run some more laps. I'm definitely going to qualify in 50 minutes my time. Just don't know how long this little video will be right here. Again, I really don't put too much importance on qualifying because it's a 3-hour race, so. Oh wait, I wasn't even looking for, I guess I was looking qualifying for the sprint series. Oh no, you qualify for the endurance on the day of the event. Forgot about that. Oh, that's just cool. Or something like that. I think it's only like one qualifying session. I could be wrong though. So yeah, I'll be doing the endurance race tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be doing two endurance races tomorrow. This and then the Ford Mustang, which I haven't turned a single lap on. It's at this track as well, but that's later on afternoon. That's a couple hours after this race ends. I think it's like 4 hours after this race ends. I'll do that Ford Mustang race. Oh, it should be a fun day, hopefully. Don't have to work and get to do 2 cool races. First ever endurance series race on iRacing for the GT3 series, like legit, and I know that there's that stuff last season, but that doesn't count. Yeah, it should be fun. Then that CSE race, or whatever the abbreviation is for that. It's hard for me to remember that. It's fun stuff though. It's a Ford Mustang and the Mazda MX-5. The last time I did it was at Daytona. Got another race tomorrow at Sebring, so it should be fun. It's kind of cool it's at Sebring too, because it's almost like a real double header. Completely and totally zoned out on this entire lap, which is kind of cool because it tells me my muscle memory is pretty tuned in. I've been driving a lot today. I've probably done 3-4 hours of practice today. Somewhere around there. So I'm kind of out of it. But, you know, whatever qualifying time I put down, I put down. Actually, I probably won't qualify tonight. Probably just do this video and then qualify, whatever. Just before I do the race, whenever I do the sprint race. Probably be Sunday night or something. So I got work Sunday day. Or maybe I could sneak it in the middle of the day tomorrow. That's probably what I'll do. Make it a triple header tomorrow. Ooh, it's gonna be a busy day. I need a lot of water. Ooh, that was nice. I'm just went for it. Didn't want to lift, but just barely got some of that grasp. I'm still gonna go with it, just see how fast I can go. Yeah, I went down to second gear for some reason, which just completely destroyed that corner, unfortunately. I honestly don't even, at this point, I'm not even going to do anything to the set, other than just take the fuel out of it. Until I get some more, hit a plateau. I ain't close to hitting a plateau yet. All over the place. First takes that curve very nicely. Jumps up it and lands on the ground very nicely. It's not like that for all the curves here. You don't want to touch that one, for example. I think I could pull off I don't know. Give some more time before I start making predictions here. I'd like to think I could run a 58-second lap. Only time will tell.
59.54.
This broke a little too late. I was slower on entry, but I was better on exit. I just don't think I could have been a little bit quicker on entry, I think. That was pretty good. Yeah, never got the apex. And then kind of hit some bumps. Pushed it out a little bit. Wasn't too bad considering how rocky it looked or felt. Could have lost a lot more time, but I could have gained a lot more time too. Yeah, it just doesn't want to turn. We're making progress, so I know I can get a 58-second lap. Oh, that's a good itch. Excuse me. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. Definitely gonna have to experiment with the wing and just see if full wing is the way to go or not. Again, going back to my Ford GT days, full wing was always the quickest for me, so that's always in the back of my head. At least worth trying. First, I gotta plateau with this. Ooh, broke way too late. Broke like a whole set of cones too late. Not that it matters, it's out loud. Same thing I did on my hot lap last time. Just never got to that apex. Found some bumps in the middle and kind of just washed out. That was a little wide. That was dang near perfect. Yeah, it just pushes there. Did I figure out a line through there that works well with this car? A line that I can get on the line early but still be able to get... Actually, I just might have to tune the car. There's a concept. Right now I'll focus on the line though. A little conservative going through that last left-hander, but still doing alright. Wraps around that right-hander very nicely. Gets her here very nicely as well. I was closer to the apex, but I still missed it. Broke a little too late, I think. Just a fraction too late. A couple feet. Alright, that was nice. That was good. Come on, turn, baby. Yeah, that was good. I do like this set. Come on, turn. There you go. See if we can squeak out a couple more tenths here. There you go, much better under braking that time. I was giving up a lot of time there. Ah, dang it. I just gave it all back right there. The vicious cycle. Much better through there, though. Definitely now I can earn 58, so. It's not quite on command yet. I know it's deep down in my magic pocket somewhere. Hopefully it just comes out when I actually do my qualifying lap. But I'm fine with the set, I'm gonna leave it alone. At least now. And usually when I'm like that, that means I just haven't driven it enough. When I drive it more often, something will finally pop into my head or something won't feel right. I'll be able to focus in on that. So just keep running until I have that feeling. If I don't, I don't have to work on it anymore. Man, this car is so awesome because the only reason I was able to turn the rest of the way through that corner is because I just had to commit to going to the throttle. And everything the car was doing was making it feel like if I got in the throttle, it'd just push out and go wide, but you just commit, and floor it, it'll actually turn the car for you. Very subtle, but very fun. I think that's why I like this car so much. Yeesh. I just went for it. We're still going for it, bro. We're gonna hit the wall, bro. Oh, alright. That's pretty much it for me, bros. Let's go watch a real fast lap here, or my fastest lap. I've been driving too much today, so it's gonna be such a short video. That's it's pretty good progress as far as I'm concerned. Like they got into 58, but I'll get there. Again, qualifying isn't that important to me in a 3-hour race. Especially on a track with this, like so many bumps and walls so close. Just takes one little thing and that's game. So yeah, triple header tomorrow. It starts at I think 7 o'clock in the morning my time. I think. Or is it 9 o'clock? I don't know. Sometime in the morning, I'll be racing. And then probably take a little break, then do a little sprint race, and take another little break and do the Mustang race. It's gonna be nuts. Yeah, just didn't get to that apex. Anyways, I haven't looked at that corner and watched the car with bumps in that corner yet. Let's see, they got a good TV camera we can, yeah, there we go. Just gonna watch the front end in slow-mo. Let's see, I'll miss the apex by about 4 feet. That's what it felt like. 2 feet. Then the front end just starts back. I felt like I missed it by seriously 5 feet, but it only by about 2 feet. But in the car, it just felt like it was so much further out. Just turned in too late. Probably had a little too much speed. And the car just starts. I think I'm full throttle by now. Yeah. The car is washing out. cones, pretty much to get a fast lap, you have to hit every one of those cones. Just not that one on the outside. If you don't hit the cones, you're doing it wrong. What is this, Sunset Bend? That was close. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it. I'll see you in the morning. Should be a fun day tomorrow. Take it easy guys.